I just had to make this video. As you can see, the reason because I was just flabbergasted when I went to the door and picked up this package. It is Tuesday, November 29th, the day after Cyber Monday. It's just after 10 o'clock in the morning. I just received a package, and here's the package. It's from Dedant Beekeeping. I am absolutely amazed. I went to place an order yesterday. Had a little difficulty with the ordering process. Simply called Dedant and said, "Hey, I want to place this order." He said, "Would you like to do it over the phone?" I said, "Yes." He took the order, just a couple of things, and he said, "Oh, by the way, I'll ship this out of Paris, Texas to help save you money on shipping." They didn't have any special offers for Cyber Monday, which I think is probably a bad idea because I spent a lot more money at another bee supply company. But anyway, they were very willing to help out with getting it shipped locally. So in less than 24 hours I have my order from Dedant. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Dedant, for doing that. That's a great customer service. It didn't come at the end of the day, like at 5 or 8 o'clock. It came the next day in the morning. That is absolutely amazing. So if you're in Texas and you need some bee supplies and you need it now, man, I would give Dedant a call on the phone, place the order, and ask them if they could ship it from their Paris, Texas location. Great, great customer service. Absolutely way to go, guys. But let me show you what I ordered. One thing I like, it's packed with newspaper, which is great because I can use that for my smoker. So the first thing I ordered, and I have to thank Kenny Reed and everybody at the meeting last Monday with the Montgomery County Beekeepers Association. We discussed varroamite treating, and he recommended using Apogard. And Apogard says very clearly that, I don't know if it says here, that you should be using this when it's warm. They said, I think when the averages are 65 degrees or between 65 and 105, something like that. But one thing Kenny mentioned was that if you put this Apogard directly on the frame, on the brood box, it's 95 degrees in there. And we know that as beekeepers that the bees do a great job in maintaining the temperature inside the hive. So in reality, you can put this on any time of year. Now the best time is to do it is after the honey flow. They're not producing honey anymore. So maybe like September, when it's still warm outside and the bees are relatively active. And that'll help. That's the best time to do it. Here it's November 29th, and I'm going to be doing it this afternoon because of a great recommendation from somebody who knows the stuff, Kenny and the others who gave some feedback regarding this at the meeting the other night. The only question I have, I did open it up. Let me take this out. As you can see, it's kind of a foamy, kind of a gel type of product here. I should probably have some gloves on doing this, although I'm being careful not to touch it. But what's the best way to put this on the frame? Should I just kind of scoop it and apply it onto the top of the frame, or do I need to put it on some cardboard, or what? Some other great recommendations that came from the meeting last Monday was Kenny uses half of this instead of putting in a full 50 gram gel into his beehives. He puts in 25, which gives it it's not as strong as a shock to the bee systems, the beehive, and he puts it in at 25, so half a solution for 14 days. Puts another 25 in for another 14 days, and another 25 in for another 14 days. So he's actually using a little bit less. Instead of using two 50 gram applications, he's using three 25 gram applications. But he doesn't do it to save money. He does it because it's better for the bees. It's a longer period, and it's not such a big shock to the bee system. So great recommendation there is cut it down. And that's if you've got a full hive. If you get a very small hive, then you cut it in half again. So just kind of determine what your hive is. But no need to use 50 grams if you're going to apply this. His recommendation and best experience has been using it at half strength and 3 applications versus 2 applications. So that's the ApiGuard. Don't get this confused with ApiLife or any other product. He recommended this particular brand because he knows that it has the thymol in it, and this is what he's had best results with. The box that it came in says that the expiration date on it has an expiration date. I saw it on the box somewhere. Oh, it was right here. The expiration date is 1 of 2014. So this is still last 2 years. I asked him how much I should buy, and he said just get the small 10-pack. I got 1 hive right now. I'll be getting 2 more nukes from Kenny and the reeds here beginning of next year, and so I'll have 3 hives. But he said get the 10-pack. That should do me good for quite a while, and that way I don't have to have any left over after the expiration date. Before I show you the next item I have in my package, I did want to mention I spoke with Kenny and Wendy Reed after the meeting Monday night and told them that I use medium-sized supers and not full-size, and I wanted to get a couple nukes, but I actually have 1 full-size super, and he asked me why. I said because I couldn't get a nuke from you because you only provide full-size nukes. And he said, well, if you bring me your equipment, in other words, bring me a super, a medium-sized super and frames inside, then he'll make me 2 medium-sized nukes. So if you're interested in staying with all one size of your supers, get a hold of Kenny and Wendy and let them know that you want medium nukes instead of full-size nukes. So I thought that was very gracious of them to offer that. And I'm more than glad to give them my supplies the first part of next year, and they can build me up a couple nukes so I have all the same size supers. So anyway, so the only other thing I got here from Dedant was I got 3 queen excluders. Kenny recommended the steel or the metal. It looks like this may be aluminum queen excluders, and not on wood frames, just the metal ones themselves. And he says this will work, cleans out great. Just it's easy to clean. It's obviously durable. You won't have any problems with wood rotting. The reason why I got this actually because I didn't have any, but I want to be able to make sure that the queen is out of the frame, out of the super as I rotate supers up and down, and not so much for honey harvesting, but just to kind of control where the queen goes. So this is a good price at Dedant. Had great service from Dedant. Obviously, that's the reason why I made this video. But these are the 2 items I picked up, was the ApiGuard and the queen excluders. So if you're new to beekeeping, looking for supplies, especially if you're in Texas, I think they're on the East Coast. But to get great service, contact Dedant. Order on the phone and ask them if they would ship out to Texas and save yourself some money on shipping and get it faster. Secondly, if you're looking to get nukes, I'd recommend you get a hold of Kenny and Wendy Reed. I'll put both the links for the reeds and the Dedants below this video, and hope you have a great start to your next year in beekeeping. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear. And if you order from Dedant, you'll get quick service. And if you work with Wendy and Kenny Reed, you'll get great nukes. We'll talk to you later.